First, I just start out by spreading my foundation all over my face. I just smooth it out with a little brush first, and then I blend it just so my blending is flawless when I go to do it, and I place the foundation exactly where I need it. I don't want any uneven patches on my skin, so I just like to smooth it out with the brush before I blend. Today I chose to use my beauty blender to blend out my foundation, so I'm just taking the back of that and I'm blending out my foundation. And notice I didn't put any foundation onto my forehead. I'm just going to blend the extra foundation onto my forehead and then conceal if I need so, but because I add some highlighting foundation there as well, I don't need too much coverage on my forehead. Now, using one of my favorite brushes, this next step is mandatory. I like to take the brush and just blend around where the beauty blender didn't reach. So I just like to go and smooth out the edges of everything and make sure the foundation is everywhere. Now, you guys already know how I like to highlight. I'm going to take another foundation a little bit lighter than my skin tone. This lighting is really harsh, so it looks a lot brighter, but it's not too much lighter. And I just like to take that in my highlight zones and then blend that out with my beauty blender. But first I'm smoothing it onto my face with a brush, just like what I did with my foundation, because I want it to be smooth and not patchy. So here you can see that it's not too much lighter than my skin tone. I just like to keep it pretty natural before I go in with that super bright shade. Now here I am using the same brush to smooth on my highlight color. So I'm just working cheek by cheek with this because this product dries pretty fast. So I'm just doing one section at a time, but I'm just using the same brush just because it blends in with the other colors that I have already used on the brush, and I don't want anything to be too starky. So I'm just working one by one on each side, blending that in and making sure it looks pretty natural. And then I'm going to go in again with one of my foundation brushes and smooth out the sides to make sure it's super even and applied everywhere and smooth and there are no harsh lines. So now with this brush, I'm just going to make sure that there are no harsh lines around the edges of my highlight. And that is going to be it. My favorite part is just setting my highlight, so I'm using a highlight powder just to set the under eyes, my nose, and also my chin. And that is it for my high coverage foundation. Go ahead and contour and highlight as usual. This is a real life picture of the finish. No filters, no nothing, just the final look. So thank you guys so much for watching my routine, and I will see you in my next video.